Jai Hind students. In today's class, we shall discuss diary entry. Okay. Open your notebook. Let us understand its salient features. What are the important aspects of the diary entry, and then practice how to write a diary entry. Children, this is the informal piece of writing. There, number one thing is that your language should be as easy as you use to talk to other people. Okay, in the way as you casually talk to the people. All right. Whereas in the official, you are very much careful about your language. Here, you will use informal language. Okay, you can give name to your diary. You can give name to your diary like dear Kitty, dear Mickey, dear Jack, dear Renu, like that. Those who are not having any brother, sister, parents, they sometimes write their diary, dear brother, dear mom, dear father, like that. They believe that the diary they write in is their family member. Okay, so it can be considered in the way. If it is not given in the question, if the name is not given in the question or the diary, you may simply write dear diary. Okay, let us see the format of this diary entry. In the examination, there will be three aspects which would be evaluated. Let me write here. Number one is format, for which you will be given 1 marks. Number two is content, for which you will be given 2 marks. And number three is expression, for this even you will be given 2 marks. Okay. So if you learn the format, nobody can deduct 1 marks out of 5. If you reach the word limit in the context of the question, there nobody can deduct 2 marks. The word limit will be about 120 words. Okay. So if you reach the word limit with the context and describe the different things, it will be considered that you have supplied sufficient content. Okay. It does not mean that to complete the word limit you will repeat the same line. I was in the ground, I was playing in the ground, I was making in the ground, I was doing this in the ground. So all the time you were in the ground. So that will not be considered the word, content. Okay. So there you have to be careful. What does it mean? Content means you are talking about different things, different activities that you did. Okay. So there you will be given 2 marks. In expression, your way of putting the things, means the sentences, will be evaluated. Okay. There the grammatical errors would be underlined and the marks will be deducted for that. So there you will have to save your marks. I think here you can get 3 easily. Am I right? Okay. So here you will have to be careful about subject verb agreement. If the subject is singular, you will use singular verb. If the subject is plural, you will use plural verb, like that. Okay. Appropriate use of preposition and determiners, conjunctions, adverbs, spelling, and tenses. All these things that you have read. Okay. See here the format. In the notice, you make an outline. Here you are not required to make any outline. Okay, means even if you do not draw any line out of here, it will be all right. Okay, but the most important thing in format is day, date, time. It can also be written in the way day, then in another line date, and in third line time. It can also be written. You can also write day and date together in the same line. Okay, it is up to you. Better you write day in first line, in second line date, in third line time. You can also write place, which is optional. Means if you do not write place, there will not be any harm. It will be okay. Clear? So it is up to you if you want to write place or not. In some of the help books, other books, or online, if you will be trying to see the different patterns, you will see there that the place is written on the top, and then the day, date, and time. So this is also a fashion. But here I would suggest you to write in the way. For example, Monday, 10 Jan dot 27. This is the way. This is one out of many. Yes. Yes. You may put. Okay. There are different methods. Those who are having computer, they may see there are many methods to write date. You go home and open the Word MS Office. There you see how to put dates. Okay, the format. There are many formats of dates. Okay, you can write 27, January 2021. You may write simply in wordings 27 completely January, and then year. You may write in number only. You may sometimes use slash. Okay, date, year, like that. Sometimes you use month year, and then date year, and then year. All these formats are in use, but the most common format is here before you on board. Okay, this is the most common. Clear? And then you write time. This is the first line, second, and in the third line you will write time. Time, see, if it is 10, you will write simply. If it is 11, 12, you can write in the way 14 p.m. in the way. If it is 12, you can also write 14. It can also be written. Okay, this is also a way. Next is then one line blank, and here you will write dear diary. Comma. In new pattern, we do not put comma. Okay. So in the first line, you wrote day. In the second line, you wrote date. In the third line, you wrote time. And here one line blank. And here, dear diary. Here, comma as you use may not be put there. Okay. In new pattern, commas are exempted. Okay. So in the way, next one line blank again. And then if you want, you may give any title or heading to your piece of writing. If you want, it is optional. Okay. Next, you will start the paragraph in the next line here. From here, the paragraph will be started. It should be written, the paragraph should be written in about 120 words. Okay. Or whatever word limit given in the question paper. This time, the question paper of class 9th will be given as per the question paper of class 10th. Okay. Yes. The pattern will be same. Okay. As the students of class 10th, will be given question paper this year. The same pattern of question paper will be given to the students of class 9. Okay. So I have already discussed. Once again, let me tell you that there will be two sections. Section A will be for 40 marks and section A will be for 40 marks and section B will be also for 40 marks. Okay. Section A will be objective. Okay, all the questions in section A will be objective and all the questions in section B will be subjective. In the subjective, you will have to write. Here you will have to make choice of the appropriate option. Okay. In section A, there will be unseen passage, grammar section, and literature. Okay. So you understand what sort of questions may be asked. In grammar, the tenses are there, determiners, and preposition, narration. These things would be asked there in grammar. In unseen, you have been in practice very well. I will also supply some of the unseen passages through online application. Okay, the school application. There you can download the unseen passages and solve at home. Next will be literature. There will be questions like who's the writer, who has written this poem, who is I in the lines, where this paragraph is taken from, who was Tommy, who was reading the book, like that. The questions will be very simple like that. Okay. Next will be in B. There will be writing section. There will be literature section. In B, descriptive. In writing section, there will be three sort of questions. Number one is diary entry. Number two is paragraph writing. And number three is article writing. No, story, letter, these things will not come. Only three things will be there in writing section. Diary entry, article writing, and paragraph writing. There will be choice among these three only. Okay. In the first question, there will be choice of diary entry or paragraph writing. In the next question, there will be article. Two articles will be given. Okay. You will be asked to attempt any one. Okay. So in the way, there will be questions, and in literature, there will be very short answer question, short answer question, and long answer question in literature. Okay, that you will come to know before examinations when I will discuss the pattern of the paper. So there you will come to know all these things. Let us discuss diary entry a little more, and then I will give you question to write. Okay. As I told you here that the title can be given, but it is optional. Means if you do not give title, there will not be any deduction in your marks. Next, how will you come to know that whether you have reached 120 word limit or not? So you will count the words written in first line. Okay, suppose you have written 10 words in a single line, as the examination sheets are mostly in landscape form. So there it is expected that you would be able to write at least 10 words in a single line. Okay, so suppose you write 10 words in single line, then you are required to count the number of lines you have written. Here, suppose you reach 10 lines. So there 10 multiplied by 10 is equal to means 100 words is reached. Now you know very well that only 20 words are required. So you may write 2 or 3 lines more. Okay. In the way you can calculate. You need not to calculate, count all the words. Clear? There next is at the end of the diary entry, you may write your signature or name. It is optional. Means if you do not write anything at the end, it is considered correct. Okay. So I will suggest you write, means put your wonderful signature. Okay. As you are in habit. How many of you are in habit to put signatures? Okay. All right. So you may. It is optional. Okay. Now learn this, that diary entry is something that you talk about your past. Okay. You all the time talk about the activities that has already taken place. Okay. So when you are describing your past activities, you will have to make use of past tense. Basically, we make use of simple past tense. I woke up early in the morning, took bath, and a wonderful cup of tea was waiting for me there. I consumed it. My mother called me for the breakfast. I packed it in my bag and left for the school. Okay. When I reached in the school, reached, left, took, these are the words in second form. Notice these things. In the way you will have to make, write the diary entry. Okay. Children, this is something personal. So here you can invent your ideas on your own. You are free there to write the things in your way. But be careful that this is not any story writing. This is not any story writing. There you will have to describe the things that would means had happened in the past with you. Okay. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने आपको कहा कि डायरी एंट्री लिखी एंड यू स्टार्टेड राइटिंग समथिंग अबाउट एनी pigeon that you are having, and the pigeon was having some magical power, and you were very much flattered after it, and you were all the time seeking for about the pigeon. So this is something hypothetical. It happens in the stories only. All right. So you better explain the things which would be means your experience in the past. Okay. So let us try. Listen, if the question is given, the same question is I'm going to give you. First of all, you write and then I will help you. So first of all, you write. The question is, recently you have celebrated. Recently you have celebrated. Please drag your table a bit. Drag it. Fine. 72nd 72 ND in superscript. This is superscript, okay? 72nd Republic Day. In your school. That is your concern, how you have participated physically, virtually, that you will mention in the diary, okay? That is your concern. Okay. Full stop. Share your experience with your diary. Share your experience with your diary in about 120 words. Full stop. You may invent the points on your own. Okay. So it means that you are free to construct the points on your own, points regarding the activity. Okay. In the examination, there might be some hints given after the question. Okay. If the hints are given after the question in the box, like 7:30 flag was hoisted, dash was the chief guest, the different activities were done, some sports and games took place, and the students were distributed sweets, the directors, the principal, the secretary gave different speeches, we learned this and that. All these things are given in the bracket as a hint. Okay, if dash, 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 these things are given, does not mean that it is to be filled. Okay, means these wordings can be used to make your diary entry. If you do not find any interest in the wordings in the hint given in the question, you may not use those words given in the question. You may make your own. There is no limitation. You are not bounded to make use of the hints given in the question paper after the question. Okay? Now, if it is like that, you may start your diary entry in any way. Today I am very happy. Yesterday I was very happy. If it is about yesterday, you will say I was very happy. If you are describing today, you will say I am very happy today that I got time to describe my feelings about the last activity I participated in the school. It was a national festival that I took participation in the school premises. Early in the morning, I woke up, V2. Okay. There I reached before time in the school as I was quite inquisitive and restless to take part in the national festival. A patriotic feeling was in my mind and it has all the time been mind the tenses. Okay. So I was there in full uniform and waiting for the commencement of the national program. Then the teachers and other students came. We too. Okay. I joined the students, joined them. The activity took place in the assembly area. Took place. Okay. The band party were practicing there near the stage. Were practicing. Past continuous. Okay. I was attracted to them. I was attracted. Okay, past. Okay. When the deputy director, the secretary, and other chief guests and other dignitaries came, the program started. The program was started with a wonderful quotation. Was started. Okay. So here you are describing the past. Okay. The principal, deputy director gave speeches, gave, second form, gave speeches. I enjoyed a lot. Enjoyed, ed. I enjoyed a lot. Okay. When it was national anthem, when the national anthem was being sung, okay, by all, I was filled with all my patriotic emotions, and I was thinking to just go in the Kashmir and serve the nation with some gun, bullets, all these, whatever. Now here, whatever you want, you can add here. Okay, all these things. There you will show your excitement. You will show your interest. How you like. How you. Generally, we write the positive things. We should avoid the negative aspects here, the points. Okay. Though you would be having any wrong, if means you would have had something wrong there, you must not mention that somebody called me and gave me some fists there because I was not in good uniform. So these things should not be mentioned. Okay. Okay. It will make negative impression. Okay. So though you would have received some fists, you should not mention that. Okay. So all these things. Apart from this, see, the most important thing is that your tense, use of tense. Be careful. If you will be simple, there will be less errors. I cannot guarantee that you will not be making any error. You may, but be careful that you will have to score 5 out of 5. If you want to score 5 out of 5, your expression should be very clear, clean, and it's errorless. So it can happen only when you are making easy sentences. Okay, easy sentences. It does not mean that all the sentence will start from I, my. Okay, it would be appearing that somebody is begging there. I, my. Okay. Okay, are you getting? So this is the thing. And you can invent, if it is written in the question, you can invent, means you can invent anything that I was the chief guest there. When I came there, I was informed that being the senior most student in this school, I was there called as a chief guest. Okay, so you can say these things, and I was given, means called there on the stage. I was presented with a bouquet and a trophy, as it was my last year, last celebration. So all these things that you think that I can write about can be mentioned there. But it should not appear any story. It should look like that it is your experience. Okay. And you can give any name to your diary. Whosoever is your best friend. Yes. If it is given in the question and name is given to the diary, you can use that name. If the name is not given, you can simply write dear diary or anything that you want. Hello, my dear diary. Okay. I'm writing after a long time. As I have been there in desert, passing all my time with the nomads, as I was lost. So means now I'm, you know, you understand, because there are many means who are having this experience that they were lost. How many of you are lost? When we were means discussing this, the lost child, there some students told me that they were lost. Okay. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. So see, all the hypothetical things can be written, but it should not appear story in any way. It should look like a realistic thing. Okay. Now you have 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you can write 5 lines. Okay. Start writing, and please ask me if you have any problem. Okay. 5 minutes at least. Start this and reach to the fifth line at least. Come on, go for it. And homework for the next day is to describe your experience or share your experience with a diary entry or with your diary, whatever name okay you want to give there, of the last birthday that you have celebrated. It is your homework. Write a diary entry on the last birthday you have celebrated. This is your homework in about 120 words. Okay. If you write today, comma, I am very happy, it means that you are making emphatical sentences. Today I am very happy. आज मैं बहुत खुश. Okay. But the simple sentence is I am very happy today. Means when we make simple statements, there the adverb of time comes at the end of the sentence. But when we want to make emphatical sentences, there we put the time in the beginning. Today I am very happy. Okay? So in the way. Come on. At least 5 lines. Once you reach the fifth line, please tell me. After all, you have to reach the limit 120 words. But for now, just tell me when you reach fifth line. Let me check those who have you not started. Oh, fantastic! Haven't started even. Yeah. Speak English only. Yeah? There is no choice. If you find any problem, please ask me. I was very happy. I was pushed half. They are very happy. If you are writing about today, you will say I am. If you are talking about yesterday, you will say I was. Mind it. Mind the tenses. Okay. Because here you have to be careful about expression. There you will get 2 marks deducted if there will be mistakes. At this something. Yesterday first letter is Y capital. As I reached there, it was a flag hoisting. If you have written I have celebrated means you are making present perfect. You write I celebrated. I celebrated simple past. Don't make use of present perfect. Write on simple past. I celebrated. I have. Why all the students have copied this only? I was very happy. Make your own. Do not copy the things. Nobody will start the sentence from I was very happy. Yeah, I am very happy. If you have started in the way, cut that line because you have stolen this line. Okay. Make your own line. Okay. Do not copy the things what I have given you in the classroom. Create your sentences. What is this? See, if you want to laugh, you please come here and have a wonderful laugh with me, with all the students. There is no harm. That would be, in fact, wonderful. Show me. Come here. Show me. Yes. You. Yes. Show me the notebook. Not having pen even. Republic Day R capital. Okay. When we reach to we. If you are writing about we, so you will have to mention कि आपके साथ आप किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, फ्रेंड के बारे में, किसके बारे में, मेंशन करना पड़ेगा. Okay. It is appearing that you are talking about some other means friends also. तो लिखना पड़ेगा. There was flag hosting. Flag hosting was going on. Okay, or you can write when I read ED reached there, the flag hosting was started. Okay. I wake up. O and W O. Woke up. Simple past V2. I was filled with patriotic feelings. I was filled with patriotic feelings. Filled, F-I-L-L-E-D. Filled with patriotic feelings. Or you can write that a wave or a whim, W-H-I-M, whim of patriotic feeling spread all around my mind or body. ऐसे लिखो, सिंपल लिखो ज़्यादा सही रहेगा, ज़्यादा टफ लिखो mistakes, so avoid mistakes. Yes. Sorry. Here you have written, I was very happy yesterday because I woke up. I woke up yesterday. Here helping verb is not required. Okay. And took bath after all. Punctuation, mind punctuation. Okay. Well celebrated 22nd Republic, R capital. Okay, Republic Day, R capital. Here, my is not required to repeat. My teachers and friends. Now reach the word limit. Those who have not completed it, please complete it. Reach the word limit, please. So children, let us wind up here. Okay, the same activity will be done in the next class. Homework is already given. I hope you all will bring the work, and those who will not bring the work here, they will not be allowed to sit in the class. Okay, I will first of all check the work. Thank you and have a nice day.